welcome back to May Marathon Day 10. We have made it officially 10 days in this series. My birthday is less than a week away. I am so excited, but today I figured we could kind of take a step back, kind of chill and relax a little bit together. I do have my iced protein coffee. The ice is completely melted though. We're going to be doing a Q&A. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's just another way for you guys to get to know me and just spend time with me during May Marathon. So let's go ahead and start. I do have some questions written down. I do have quite a few, so get comfy, get a snack, get yourself an iced coffee, and let's hang out. So question number 1 is, what version of myself am I most proud of? If you did not see yesterday's May Marathon video, I definitely recommend going and watching that first. We do have kind of a more serious conversation about what really changed for me and why you don't have to be perfect to start changing your life. Definitely go check that out, but I was kind of talking a little bit about that, and the current version of myself is the version of myself that I am the most proud of. I have come so far. And like I was also saying, since it's almost my birthday, I've been doing so much reflection. I've been doing so much contemplation just about my journey, about my story, just about where I am in my life right now and just how far I've come. And as much as I'm not happy with certain aspects of my life, I wish certain aspects were improved or improving. But yeah, overall, I would pretty much say the version I am today of myself, my current version, I am really proud of. I have worked really hard to get here, and I think that all the work I put in has definitely paid off. The next question is, what almost broke me? So I also do want to put a trigger warning in this video as well. We are going to be discussing some sensitive and very mature topics, but something that almost broke me was getting SA'd. It happened when I was 14, going on 15. I'm not specifically sure of my age. I honestly blocked so much of that time of my life out, and honestly just growing up, my adolescence, I really just blocked a lot of that out. And of course it's still in there, it's still in my head, still in my brain, but it is just, I put it away. Overall, with my mental health conditions and diagnoses, I do suffer from PTSD, memory loss. But yeah, it was really hard for me. It was a really hard time growing up in general, and when that incident happened, I honestly spiraled so far into a very dark place, obviously, as you know, many people who go through the same thing do. But yeah, overall, I would definitely say that that situation, that trauma, is definitely what broke me. The next question is, what does healing look like? So to me, I think healing is definitely, you know, moving my body. Healing is laughing, healing is dancing, listening to music that makes me feel good, music that makes me feel confident, doing hobbies that make me feel confident. So like I said, dancing, running, pole dancing, you know, a bunch of different hobbies like that, weightlifting. Healing for me also looks like cutting out certain people in my life, cutting out certain family members. Healing looks like ending generational curses, and I think I've done a very good job with that so far. The next question is, what is something I'm learning to forgive myself for? So I also answered or talked about this in the last video as well, is how I reacted to certain trauma and what I did to cope. So, you know, I turn to food a lot for comfort. I'm definitely still an emotional eater. I still do have days where I might be on my period and I'm feeling really emotional or just moody and I'm not feeling good. I will, you know, still sometimes enjoy, you know, foods that may not be the healthiest, or I might overindulge a little. That would definitely be my answer though, is just forgiving and learning that I'm not perfect, knowing that I consistently try to be better than I was yesterday. I am way better than I was 2 years ago, and if I'm just so having a bad day, it is okay, it happens, and just giving myself grace for just being the woman I am today and really taking that and moving forward. The next question is, what is one thing I wish others understood about weight loss? I think one of the biggest things about weight loss that people may misunderstand is weight loss does not have to be miserable. Your lifestyle, and you have to genuinely find things that make the journey feel easier, that make the journey feel more enjoyable. Finding ways to laugh and, give yourself grace. If you make mistakes during this journey, it is okay. Everybody is a beginner at some point. I would even in certain ways say that I'm still a beginner. I don't know everything. The next question is, do I finally feel confident after losing 100 pounds? Immediately, the answer is yes. I feel so confident now. And as someone who grew up with a lot of weight issues, with a lot of health conditions because of my weight, it, like I said, has taken me my whole life to get here. And I think my confidence was just sitting inside of me, just brewing, for all the years. And now that I am finally at a really good place, not only physically, but mentally and emotionally as well, I think that's why my confidence is so strong. And I think people definitely tell that I am confident. And yeah, I think having confidence just makes you automatically magnetic. Next question is, what insecurities still linger? So I do have an autoimmune skin disorder, and definitely my skin is one of my biggest insecurities. And with me also having PCOS, that makes it honestly so much worse. So I definitely would say skin is one of my insecurities. I have a lot of acne scars. I have a lot of, even active breakouts that can not be so pretty. The next insecurity I would say I have is my loose skin. So that is something that I do not let people genuinely see often. I sometimes can feel very ashamed of it, but I also feel pride for it because I have worked so hard to the point where it's just loose skin now. It's not just fat sitting on my body. Obviously, it worked very hard to receive and have the loose skin that I do have, but do I wish I didn't have it? Yes, I do. I wish I didn't struggle with the loose skin on my belly. I wish I didn't struggle sometimes with the loose skin on my legs or boobs. It's very difficult to sometimes emotionally and mentally deal with. I'm having such a bad hair day, you guys. I swear to God, I'm so sorry. But the next question is, what makes me feel beautiful right now? So I love doing my makeup. I might not be the best. I'm definitely not going to be the next beauty guru. I definitely don't think I am pretty enough or have the skin or the face for that. And, I'll be humble about that. It's okay. But yeah, I do love my makeup. I do love doing my makeup. I love trying new makeup looks. I love to do my hair. I love to try new outfits. I love to wear sexy dresses and heels. I love all of that stuff. So I would definitely say your typical, feminine things make me feel the most beautiful. And I would also say moving my body, like dancing, makes me feel beautiful. It makes me feel free and confident and sexy and powerful and just like I'm in my own home, like my body is my home. The next question is, what scares me about turning 23? So I would honestly say I'm more excited to turn 23. I am more excited about aging and going through the motions of life. I'm more excited about discovering myself. I'm more excited about trying new hobbies. I'm excited to travel. I'm excited to, meet new people. I definitely feel more excited than scared. The next question, what is my current obsession? I'm going to show you guys instead of just telling you guys because she is right here. I'm obsessed with her so much. I have so many bruises on my body. If you did not see me setting my pole up, definitely go check that video out. It was a lot of fun and I'm so happy. The next question is a little fun, but I might be outing myself here. It is, what is my toxic trait? You guys, my toxic trait is I am very possessive. I get jealous very easily. I sometimes can be very codependent, and I honestly am obsessed with matcha. Those are my toxic traits. And last but not least, this is just a quick little video just to spend time with me and chit chat and get to know me a little bit. I definitely want to do more of these because I have so many questions I can answer and just different things I can talk about, because you guys know me. Once I start doing this, it's kind of hard to get me to stop, okay? But the last question, what does my dream life look like? My dream life honestly looks like being a content creator full time, or having, you know, a small, you know, job on the side, but mostly, you know, creating content and, like I said, putting my story out there, putting my journey out there, and trying to reach as many women as I can, as many young girls as I can, just to try to give them somebody that they can lean on, somebody that they can have and talk to, because growing up, it was really hard for me. My boyfriend and I, we own a home together. That would be amazing. We own a very, very big property. I have animals that I love and cherish. In the future, of course, I do want to become a mother, but I think that's definitely still a ways away for me. I still want to be active. And yeah, I think overall my dream life is just to be happy. I want to find peace. I want to have my own little fairy tale, you know, marriage. And yeah, I think it's every woman's dream to have a life where they might settle down after they find the perfect one. They have children, you know, in the future, and they kind of just dedicate the rest of their life to working on themselves, having a loving, safe, comforting home. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. We are definitely going to be getting into more birthday content very, very soon. Cannot wait for that. We are going to be going to dinner 2 days early because my boyfriend unfortunately cannot take my birthday off of work. So on my birthday, me and you, we're going to have a little sleepover. We might do a face mask. We might watch some movies. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely stay tuned for Maymarathon and spend my 23rd birthday with me. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye, babes.